right, so I'm here with Dick Slansky from ARC, and we just got out of the opening sessions this morning. We heard some comments from Anton and from Tony, and then we heard Chuck and Michael Weyrich kind of get into some of the details about what's going on with Archimedes. So what'd you hear that was interesting? What kind of stuck out for you?
Clearly, you've taken the Archimedes project that was outlined a year ago and are really implementing it, and you're really starting to drill down into the implementation and into the substance of it. And the three areas that you focused on initially, the hi-fi machining, the engineering for manufacturing, and so on, is really, I think, the right areas, because this is the focus that I'm hearing from the manufacturing community.
From the customer perspective, you saw what Index was doing. Was there anything that kind of stood out there for you? I mean, anything that was kind of interesting from the...
Well, clearly, this was a very tight integration between a old UAG, or I shouldn't say old, but a UGS product in NX Cab, which is now part of Siemens, with a Siemens product, which is their CNC, their motion, and all this, and their Samaric product line, and their 840Ds and so forth, their controllers, their CNCs. A very tight integration.
Well, how do you think that differs from what you saw in there, what you talked to Michael about, from just traditional post? I mean, what really, because the ability to go from CAM to a CNC, that's been available in all sorts of products for a while. What's really kind of stood out as the difference?
What grabbed me, or what stood out for me, was that this was not just a simulation of a cutter toolpath, which we've been doing for years, but this was a true emulation of the actual machine tool and all its features and all its characteristics. All the nuances of a particular machine tool that you really have to deal with in the real world as you go from this virtual to the real.
Great.
And I think this is what was actually accomplished here.